everyone, it's Lisa from DAnaugustnails. Welcome back to the channel. So listen, I've already prepped, okay? The things have thanged. And so now I'm going in with youngnails Synergy Base. I'm doing a thin coat, going into the lamp for 30 seconds. And I'm using my finger queen brushes that I got from AliExpress. I think it was like a pack of 8 or something like this. I did a haul on these ages ago. Let's talk about last year. After I've done that, I'm going to apply some Synergy Build. I just had a brain fart because one of my kids peeked into the room to wave goodnight. It's 10:30 out here, y'all. We just suffered a blackout, and I thought, what better time to record a voiceover than when the house is the most silent it will ever be. So anyway, some of the Synergy Build on the nail itself, and then under the etched side of this full cover nail, I'm applying some Synergy Build, flipping that nail upside down, going cuticle down, and then I'm pressing ever so slightly to have that gel just go a little bit beyond the free edge, and then we're going to flash cure top as well as where my finger is holding down the cuticle. Yep, need to flash cure that too. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to do the whole hand, and then I'm going to throw the entire hand in there for a full 60-second cure. And then I'm going to finish file, and boom, we've skipped ahead, y'all. We got things to do, art to art. You understand? So I'm going in with the Youngnails Protein Bond because I'm going to do full cover coats of a base color on all the nails. And so it's Rajasm 148, Nail by Val, Nail Slay by Val. Just, she swears by these. So do I. I have not met a Rajasm color that I don't like. And so I got these from Amazon. Excuse the plane that's flying over and not taking me with it, just leaving me here with these kids and this man, you understand, just flying over all casual like. Anyway, this is the most beautiful milky white that I've ever had the pleasure to use. I think I round up doing about 2 thin coats, and I cure for 60 seconds in between coats. And I'm going to go in, as you can see, with the same gel color, and I'm going to do a little swivel swoop. And I'm coming in with this kind of like tealy color. This is actually stamping gel from Born Pretty. Again, a haul I did way back when. I got these Born Pretty stamping gels that also work really good as paint gels as well as full cover gels, as long as you apply them thin enough. I know, who knew? Full coverage too, even when they're thin. So I've done a little swerve, and I'm adding in, yep, that Rajasm milky white to create like a sort of marbly effect. I'm using my dotting tool to add these different colors in there. So after I've done with the Rajasm, I'm going to go in with some, I think it's White Lotus is the color, and that is a Born Pretty white stamping gel. And I'm just going to create very opaque threads of, see, there you go, threads of white into that color and into that milky white, as well as into the negative space there. Oh my gosh, little things to get these little bits of dimension. I think you know what, I saw something like this done on is it Nails by Jen? Yes, it's Jen from, no, not Jen, or is it Jen? You know what, I'm gonna post a picture of who I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm doing the same thing with a beautiful yellow. This yellow was so bright. It was weird because these colors that I chose were going in from summer to spring. It's okay, so the yellow was bright, the pink is bright, the teal was soft. Look at this pink. We're doing the same thing. Went in with the white, went in with the, you know, with the milky white, with the hot pink color. Okay, fast forward to this violet, purple, lavender thing. What, spring? Listen to me. I had to go with the colors that my client chose. These are the colors she chose, and I was like, you look like spring and summer. Look at this blue. Tell me that don't say summer, y'all. Anyway, give them a full 60-second cure. Go in with some matte top coat because we're going in with the art, y'all. Now again, I'm sticking to this same White Lotus Born Pretty stamping gel, and I'm creating a half shape like a planet. Now I did a set using the same method. You'll see it on my channel. I'll put a little clip up there and you can watch me do this. But once we've applied that gel, I come in with another gel brush, a little thicker, a number 2. This is from Model 1s. And I'm added white gel to that brush. And as you can see, I'm still pulling gel from the initial shape that we drew, and I'm just fading it out. So yeah, I did this on some nails, and then I actually had a very prominent figure in the nail community replicate the look. And so anyway, I'm going to put all those pictures where she replicated the look, the original look that I did, Ugh, it's just, I had a crazy whirlwind getting into this nail community, and to have had someone that great sample my work, then I sampled her work, and then it was a whole thing. And now I got a sister that was featured in like a nail magazine and won a nail, reality show competition. Anyway, y'all, we got the best people in our nail community. Okay, back to the nails. So now, after the planet has been cured, I'm going in with these twinkle stars. Also, my best friend Jennifer Landers, Tips by Jen, also sampled this method of art with the pulling of the paint and creating like a faded look. And she was like, Lisa's the only person I've seen do this. I love her to pieces. I'm sure somebody did it before me. Ask Jen and she'd be like, I invented it. I love her. Some of the nails are just going to get twinkle stars. Okay, different dots, y'all. Different size dots. Got some big dots, got some small dots. We dot, okay, into space. Okay, we're looking from a distance. And so some stars are a bit more focused. Some of them are a little out of focus. We going to do some twinkle stars, okay? And this is the method. I like to pull in all directions from dot to dot. Do you see what I'm saying? Then I'm going to go to the right. And then I'm going to go to the left. Y'all are going to see me go to the left because I go so out of frame. It's crazy. It's insane. And then I do a full cure. Now, we do have another planet shape coming in. So like the first planet, you saw me fade outwards. The next planet, you're going to see me fade inwards. And that's what we're going to do on the purple nail. I'm so glad we get to cover this purple a little bit because I did not like this color, y'all. They be saying the customer's always right, but I don't know. I don't know. These are my Mareka brushes that I'm using, by the way, for the twinkle star pullout, for the art circle that I'm drawing. But for this, for the pulling and fading, I'm using, again, my Model 1's I think it's a number 6 brush. And of course, this nail is going to get some twinkle stars as well. And then some of them are actually, some of the planets, one or two of the planets are actually going to have rings around them. As you can see, I'm drawing this ring. And once I've got both lines for the ring, I'm going to fade this ring inwards and just add a bit more dimension. And you know what? That's the full extent of this artwork, you guys. So once I do a full cure for 60 seconds, and you can never cure this enough, especially since it's stamping gel, I do a base coat over top, cure that for 30 seconds, and then I do a top coat and cure for 30 seconds. Now, I wanted to keep it matte, y'all, but she wasn't having it. She ended up with shiny at the end. I think I did a video of both so that you can see. But yes, you're going to see me fade in this set. And so again, just to repeat, after I cure, I go in with base coat just to level any lumps and bumps. Cure for 60 seconds. Sorry, 30. Don't cure your base coat over your art for 60 seconds. You're going to make it cloudy and ruin your artwork and your detailing. Cure the base coat for 30 seconds. Okay? And then you apply your top coat for a full 60-second cure. Oh my gosh. One time I did this very detailed artwork. It was black and white. And I over cured the base coat. Oh, it made the entire thing cloudy. I mean, the effect was at that time beneficial, but oh my gosh, I think about like actual colored art that I could have ruined doing that. So word to the wise is sufficient. You know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, some trusted tools that you would, think about it for artwork: dotting tool and some nail brushes. And a good gel brush for cleanup. Investments. Let me just tell you, things I wish I knew. Anyway, y'all, here go the videos of the finished look. I love y'all so much for watching. Here goes the matte. You'll see the shiny in a little bit. Pick your favorite colors and jump in. I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. And that's a wrap. Bye.